Hi. I ran out of ideas recently what videos to make, so I just augmented this Apollo mission, updated it for uh, 105. So there was one point that was always missing from this a part of the mission that was not complete, or a part of the spacecraft that was not there when it should have been there, and that's well, I could keep it for longer, but that's the Lunar Rover, of course. So I managed to alter the uh, lamp in a way that I could just barely squeeze in a very tiny little rover next to it, or onto its side, so it can finally take it to the moon, and it's possible to use it there and move both cables with it. And it isn't so bad actually, so it's basically not flipping in every lamp on the road, so it somehow works. Even I wonder how that was possible. But this is of course the usual Apollo launch sequence, so nothing really important in this one. So, as usual, after the transposition, docking, and extraction, the LAM and the CSM floats free towards the moon, and the booster stage is in this case just steered into the moon, so it doesn't become space debris. And I still don't do it exactly Apollo style, so no retrograde orbit because of the free return trajectory. It's not a free return trajectory, but I choose it's a little less fuel heavy, but it has enough fuel to do it that way. I know because I tried it that way too, but this is easier. So yeah, my target is, as usual, in this case, is the Armstrong Memorial. This is where this altered lamp is going to land with the rover on its side. So the alteration is just the bottom stage is a little bit squeezed together so that there is enough place for the rover. So let's see how the landing goes. Yeah, there is my target. Steering towards it.
I am my explosive. I know you got the way net saying about we must. Planet up the flying and I'm broke out the
So the guys took this tiny rover to the Armstrong Memorial and then back, so it demonstrates that it works. It also has some two tiny solar panels, and this actually helps me even on the way down because I can use it to charge the batteries of the lamp. So that was a tiny excursion, and yeah, they are back safely to the lamp and ready to blast off. Again, actually, here happened some explosion on the start. I didn't plan for that. I don't know what it was, but it doesn't really matter. The Ascent stage was completely safe, and it had enough fuel to make it back, because that part was not changed from the previous version, so it's still working fine. The rendezvous is basically the same as always. Just trying to make a contact point here. And of course it's always on the night side, so I cannot see anything at all, because why would I need to see anything? Okay, basically it's I'm doing it by the nav ball anyway, but I really want to see it because it looks so much better. And yes, I try to use the main engine as long as possible and only use as little RCS as possible, and this is because it's the moon, it's not really RCS heavy here, not much of correction is needed, and then the two ships come together safely. So of course, after transferring the crew, I could crash the remnant of the LAM or Ascent stage back into the moon surface. That's why it has this probe body on it, and that is what is using up all the electric charge. And of course, just in time at this point, I get sunlight when I don't need it anymore, and going back home, a single burn. I was a little bit late with that because I was not watching for it. And just before arriving to the atmosphere, I did the propulsion, and quite a lot of heat shield is used up in this re-entry, where the guys are really happy, and I don't know why, because this is one of the most dangerous part of the mission. But nonetheless, they arrive safely, just barely at the body of water. So they land safely after opening the parachutes. Thanks for watching. Bye.